So it's Tuesday the 8th of October and we are 40 weeks plus 2 days. And I saw my chiro this morning and I mentioned that I'd lost my mucus plug and I had been getting a little bit of trickling but still no surges, and she suggested that I mention it to the midwife. So I messaged her and she asked me to go in today instead of tomorrow. And they put me on the CTG machine to check that baby is happy, which baby is happy, but then they just wanted to do an internal examination to see if they can tell whether my membranes have started releasing, if there might be a slow leak or something like that, because I haven't started experiencing any surges, any regular surges yet, and usually once the membranes release or the waters break, that's when you're meant to go into labor, and I obviously haven't. Her baby is still cooking. So yeah, that was a little bit full on today. It does mean that if that has started to happen, that we might need some intervention, which is challenging me a little bit because that's not our first preference. But they took a swab to see if maybe I've got strep B. That could affect the baby, like an infection that could affect the baby. So we'll find out the results from that in 2 days' time. And yeah, the midwife has asked me to go back again tomorrow to assess like what we're seeing in the panty liners, to check whether it's discharge or whether it's a slow release of my membranes. Yeah, so I'll keep you updated, but just wanted to kind of record, or I guess update as I'm experiencing it, because yeah, it's not how you imagine everything to go, and I'm not sharing this because it's how anybody else's story is going to go, but I have been very confused with the signs and symptoms that I have been experiencing and the length of time that I have been in the latent phase of labour. So just for anyone else who might be going through a similar thing, like if you're watching this before you get to this stage, then don't attract this, but I just wanted to share it and document it in case it does help somebody. So up until this point, I've been experiencing all very normal stuff, and it's totally fine for it to all be spread out like it has been. It's just a bit confusing because obviously never having done this before, I'm kind of looking out for all the signs, and I didn't really want to be a hypochondriac around the leaking because I thought it could just be discharge, but both the chiropractor and the midwife said it's better to be safe than sorry and just to be overly cautious. So we're just going to keep an eye on things, but yeah, it will change how our care moves forward if my membranes have started to release and I haven't got into labour yet. So Pickle, when you're ready, we're ready. We love you. And that's all for now. Thanks.